Welcome to episode 6 of Unbothered
Outside
Opinions. You know, today
we at Heather Lake in Granite Falls, Washington.
Heather Lake. Look at that. You think there's fish in there?
Bro's got the fuggler on him too.
Did you see the fuggler?
Woo! It's a tall mountain. How tall do you think that is?
I don't even know what mountain that is, but I think it's
It's at least like 20 feet up, dude.
at least.
At least.
You know, I might take a guess and say 21. 21!
What's now placed in?
21.
21?
Oh, shit.
Okay, we're back from hiking. So we're inside, obviously.
It's raining outside.
Not outside. This is Unbothered inside.
Opinions.
So we're unbothered, but the electronics aren't.
No, they're not.
And to make it even worse,
The power's out.
the power's out because one of the telephone poles was on fire in my neighborhood.
Straight up, just...
We just drove by. We were on the way to that hike this morning. We just drove by it. And the top of the pole's on fire, and this fire truck is like across the road. And the people in the fire truck are like looking at it like, I'm like, oh God, like if they don't even know what to do. What are we?
Bro was sitting in the truck.
I'm like, do I turn around and get a bucket of water or do no? Because it's an electrical. Good thing I don't have something to do with the
waiting
fires.
for the foam truck. I don't know how they probably got that out.
I
don't even know what happened. It looked like nothing happened. Like when I drove by on the way here, it was smoking, and when we left, it was on fire.
Yeah.
So there was some. Yeah. Anyways, we're sleepy, tired. We hiked 4.8 miles today.
Most of it was uphill too. Very, very uphill.
We were hauling arse.
We rock climbing 5 miles.
Yeah, we rock climbed 5 miles.
Okay, it's Theo in the future editing this video right now. Unfortunately, we had a whole 50-minute segment on this video that we were going to be reacting to some funny videos, but it completely disappeared. The audio, everything. So, I'm pissed. Josh is pissed, but we got something for you guys that we recorded at the end of this. So enjoy what we got. Thank you guys.
Are we just starting over that first part?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Wow. Okay, now we're going to talk about some cool stuff. So
We didn't clap.
it's fine. I lined it up there. So
Okay.
while we were on our hike, I thought of this because we were like, what happened? Something happened. We rolled an ankle or something.
No,
and then I was
you
like,
walked into that tree stump.
oh yeah, I walked into a tree stump after jumping off a log. I was being kind of an idiot, but basically, I thought to myself, I was like, for the podcast, what are the top 5 most painful things that have happened to you? Maybe physically, because there's mentally.
Yeah, I think physically would be the best one because mentally just gonna make everybody sad.
It's gonna make everyone sad. Yeah, we're gonna talk about getting hit in the. Getting hit in the balls, or getting punched in your tits,
or getting slapped with a leather glove by your best friend on accident.
Yeah, that's not top 5, but that was pretty funny.
That was just I felt so bad. Got too much wind. I think I know what one of my most painful experiences are. Are we talking about mostly just non-consensual painful expences?
Just in general, though.
Because
most times you would have been like, "Ow!"
The top 5
ows.
I have one tattoo that I've gotten that I was pretty painful, but it does. Yeah. I think for me, it was when I played patty cake with handsaw, and I called your dad to take me to the doctors to get 3 stitches, which
Yeah,
by the way,
a little missed handsaw cut. Sliced your finger open.
yeah, if you don't know, by the way, stitches are $300 a pop.
Are you serious?
Or sorry, $100 a pop.
Insurance doesn't cover it.
No, my insurance didn't cover it. So
Dude,
this
insurance.
tiny little scar I have
Whole
on my
topic
finger,
for
it went pretty deep. It was with a serrated wood knife because I think I've mentioned before that I like to do some wood carvings. I make gnomes. I was trying.
He makes gnomes. Here,
Yeah.
grab the cat.
Oh
He's
yeah,
right there next to
Let me
Chewie.
grab a. I grabbed a Kenny, or I carved a Kenny is what I meant to say. The brain fog is real today.
Check this out. Get it right up there next to the
this is
camera.
not a very good showing of
It's
my
pretty cool
carving.
though. This
I've
this
done
is
way
what I
cooler
asked
ones.
for. That's all that matters.
He asked for just like a little chubby
Kinda
cat.
looks like Big Hero
It looks
6,
so
'cause
bad.
that's how
Like
fat
in
my
my
cat
opinion,
is.
it's not my best work. I have done some pretty cool gnomes that look like a lot more detailed and like they're painted and stuff. But no, at this time, what happened was I was trying to make a wooden spoon out of black walnut, and if you don't know, black walnut is an extremely like hard wood to carve with, and it's also toxic. So like if you breathe in the sawdust, like it gets all gross up there for like a couple days. It's really rough. Anyways, I didn't have I didn't have a cut glove on my left hand because in my mind I had it behind my back, so I was good. I put it in a vice grip. I was being stupid. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sitting there and I'm like sawing it, and then this wood didn't want to saw very well. It was snapping, like breaking off, and said, "I'm a beginner, okay? I don't know what I'm doing." And it snapped off. I lost my balance. There was chainsaws behind me because my dad's a tree guy, and I was gonna fall on the chainsaws if I didn't counter my balance. So I threw my left arm forward, and I played patty cake with the handsaw. And then all of a sudden,
Baker's man.
yeah, huh?
Baker's man.
Baker's man. I didn't get. It took me a second to process that.
Okay, that's okay.
Anyways, yeah, no, blood everywhere. Blood on the dance floor.
That hurt.
No, it hurt pretty bad. But what hurt the most, it wasn't the cut itself. It was the shots that they put, like the numbing shots.
Oh, lidocaine.
My poor girlfriend got home from work right in time to like meet me at the doctor because I need my girlfriend to hang out with me. His dad came all the way from like a 30-minute drive to take me because I was like bleed. It was pretty bad. It was just my fingers. Like you can like make fun of me if you want, but it was bleeding like really bad, and I've never had an experience like that before. So yeah, the shots in my finger were just dude. It was like
that reminds me of one of mine.
Dude, they don't do it on the side. They do
No.
it inside, like the part that opens up. Like if this is your cut and it's open, they do it in the already like serrated, because it's a serrated. Yeah. Either way, it was really painful, and I had to have like 4 shots in my finger, and that was the most like adrenaline pushing pain. That it was rough. Sucked. That sucked so bad.
The adrenaline keeps it pumping and fine, and then you calm down, and that's when it starts.
Well, it was sucks. I was like, can the adrenaline stop so I can like not go through this? Like, let me pass out, damn it! Like, I don't want to.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Ellie said I got so pale. Like, all the color came from my
Yeah,
face, and I was
stressing
just
out.
like,
Ugh, that is
Yeah.
rough.
yeah, it was rough, especially because there was black walnut sawdust in there too. So he had to like flush it out, or else I would have gotten it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, what was your most painful experience that you can think of? As of
My
right now?
most painful.
Yeah, just number one.
Oh God, number one. I don't know.
Was it the broken leg on a zip line?
I
Or was
think I
it
can-
falling down the you were in Juneau and you were a kid and you fell down the
That hurt pretty bad. Yeah, I was fishing and a fish yanked me off the top of a
big ass fish.
a rock wall that I was fishing on.
Big
It's like
ass
just
fish.
boulders stacked on top of each other yanked me off the top of them.
Just fall
I think
right
it was
off.
just like a flounder too, some little bitch ass fish just yanked me off.
But you were a kid. So
Yeah, but I was like 20 pounds when I was little.
this
so.
fish took you for a ride.
It did. But, that
You
hurt.
think
Okay.
you caught me? No, I caught you.
Yeah, that fish got me. So listen, I think one that's worth noting is you know those Rubbermaid tables. They open like this, like
Yeah, I have one.
they open
Like my
and
like
then
my
the
like those
legs-
white
the
ones, right?
legs open.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was opening. listen. I was opening one of those, and I opened it like this.
It's not.
and the crack of it like clamped down on my balls, and it hurts so bad. It like almost popped one of them because I swung it open quick. I was just being an idiot, and I've had PTSD opening Rubbermaid tables ever since. That was genuinely terrible. It knocked the wind out of me. I was screwed for like the rest of the afternoon.
Wow.
I had to last through that whole party, and the entire time I was like, like cramping up down there.
Fuel right there.
Yeah.
That's bad. I'm sorry. Have you recovered?
Have I recovered?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, every time I see a Rubbermaid table, it's like Nam. It's like a Vietnam flashback.
I thought I totally
Rubbermaid flashback.
I totally thought you were gonna say the time that you were just jumping over the trailer hitch and you just
Ooh, yeah. So, we've probably talked about my top 5 at this point, but yeah, I couldn't pick one. The aftermath of the broken leg was worse than breaking it, though.
Oh yeah.
Just laying in bed and having it out, and then randomly it start hurting, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, when I had surgery, like the aftermath was pretty painful, but I've definitely had more painful experiences because like that felt like getting hit by a truck afterwards. But I think this is kind of rough because it's like it was a consensual pain because I got a tattoo of a griffin on my leg, and when the guy said it's a pretty spicy spot, I was like, what? It's like your calf. Like, it's meaty. It can't be spicy, right? Like I got a lot of tattoos, like for somebody who's my age, but like, and I have an elbow tattoo, and people say like that's supposed to be like the most painful thing. Like the most painful spot to get, one of the most painful spots to get tattooed, and that one like hurt, but this one on my leg was like 4.5 hours of just like
I know. I want to get I don't have a tattoo yet, but I kind of want to get one.
He wants to get a beetle.
Yeah, like maybe a stag beetle.
Something
right here in my arm.
But the most painful part of that tattoo was when he asked me if I've ever had a hot towel compress. Remember I was telling you about that? Some tattoo artists will get like a steaming hot paper towel and put it on top of your tattoo, and it's supposed to draw out all the like bacteria and stuff from like over the time that it's because tattoos take a long time. And I said no, I've never had that before, and he's like it's crazy, like it's an experience. I think anyone who gets tattoos should do it at least once because it sucks for like 15 seconds, but then right after it's the most like calming feeling ever. It's weird. It's like a Sour Patch Kid on steroids.
That's a good way to explain it.
He puts it on, and it was like it felt
unbearable
like,
pain.
Dude, it felt like he like lit my leg on fire. Like it was so hot because it's like you think about it, like you just had a needle going in and out of your skin for 4.5 hours. Like that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage to your skin. Your pores are all open. Like things hurt all the time. Like, it's so bad. Hot towel goes on, excruciating pain for like 10 to 15 seconds, and then it was like soothing. And he pulls off this towel, and you just see all this like yellow and green like pus coming out. Like not really pus, I guess, but like just stuff that was getting into the tattoo over the time of like the tattoo itself. Just like your body's like fluids or whatever. It was crazy. Yeah, that was really painful. But not as painful as the syringe going into my finger. The stitches didn't feel like anything because it was numb, but I don't think that tops getting your sack pinched in a Rubbermaid table. That I could
just like
not
straight out of a cartoon, like a Jackass movie.
Man, I can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah, that
hurts
that
so
hurt
bad.
really bad. That was a whole afternoon of pain.
How old were you?
That was only like 4 years ago, maybe.
Oh, so this is like semi-recent. You're still going through the effects.
Yeah, no kidding.
So no top 5, but like a couple.
No
top 2.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
So, do you think flying cars will ever be a regular part of our day in our lifetime?
I mean, airplanes exist. So
Yeah,
I'd
but
say-
like, do you think you'll ever be able to just hop in your flying car?
I
like
don't
the
think
Jetsons.
so. I don't think so because that would require people to be more responsible.
The only way that would work is if it like electric cars like communicated with each other, so they'd always know when they're next to another one, so they could never hit each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's something that could happen because then everyone would need to get licenses for that. Would be a whole separate thing.
yeah,
It'd be like
but-
boating.
yeah.
Like you can like go out on a boat or whatever, and you need to get a special license for that just because you have like a car. Yeah, I don't think that'll ever be a thing. I think people are too stupid for that.
I don't either. Yeah.
There's too many things that could happen. Like if something happens in the air, like let's say hypothetically this is a thing where flying cars exist and you can just solo fly a car. Like that's just a helicopter at that point, or like a solo plane. But like no. I think there's too many terrorist things that could happen from that. I think there's too many.
That's true.
horrible.
The only way that would
I
work
disagree.
is if the humans were not controlling it and it was just controlled by a trusted computer. That's hard to think about. Yeah.
That's a
Can't
really
even
hard one
trust a
too.
computer.
Putting so much trust into a computer is like that's like some that's some futuristic sci-fi stuff I don't want to think about. When it comes to that, anyways, so we put trust into computers like with our lives, like through medical stuff all the time.
Correct,
But like that's
yeah.
totally different than a flying, exploding metal thing that can. No, I don't think that.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so. I think we have enough things in the sky. I think we have. I don't know the word I'm looking for. We've ran out of options. I think we don't need any more.
Yeah. Kind of interesting. I don't know what path we're going on. What do you think are going to be like the first kinds of businesses that just
we were
won't
talking
exist
about that.
anymore? Like, because as our parents got older, Blockbuster and whatnot. Not Blockbuster. Wait, what was it called? It's that store where you could go in and get DVDs and stuff. Blockbuster.
Yeah, Blockbuster.
Okay.
Yeah. That just aged
stuff
us
like that. It's just
immediately.
Netflix and stuff just got rid of that. What
YouTube
businesses
got rid of that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like
What businesses?
like
would be the
malls and
next to
stuff.
go
Like
out?
I feel like
I don't know about malls because I think malls is so like there's something about that humans like about shopping with other humans around. Like some people don't like that, but there's been a lot of horrible things happening in malls around us even.
yeah, this
I
mall
don't
we
know if
live near
that'll be
has
a
had
thing.
2 shootings at it in the last year.
That's a hard one. Because I do think there's something so natural about humans being with other humans, but I think you were right when we were talking about it. Like clothing stores would probably be the first.
Yeah,
Like-
I feel like trying on clothes and stuff, it's just going to be like something that's sent to you. You try it on. If you don't like it, you send it back.
And they
kinda
give you a
thing.
different size. Yeah, it sounds so like inconvenient, but like with all the theft that happens now, I could see it happening. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, like, in our state, they made the, it's like, it's either $500 or $1,000. Like, anything under that, you can't go to jail for or even charged with.
Oh really?
Yeah. You can just steal freely and not get any ramifications for it. I don't know.
Wow, I didn't know that. That kind of bums me out a little bit. Like that sucks. It doesn't
It's like
suck as much
some
for like.
people like have to steal to, like, some homeless people. I understand you need to eat. Like, you just got to do what you got to do.
But what bothers me is like when people steal from like small businesses.
Small
Like-
businesses, yeah,
Like I don't think
dude.
stealing's good. I would never say stealing's a good thing. But like if you're gonna steal from like a Walmart or something. I'm not saying to go do that. I'm just saying if you're going to do like a big store.
yeah,
that has
that's not
billions
gonna
of
lose
dollars,
any
yeah.
money.
You could probably like you could probably get rid of like 100 Walmarts and they would still 100
Still be the
like
biggest company in the
200 more
world.
pop up in
Yeah.
their place the next day. Like that's how much money they have. No, I think clothing. I think what
Yeah.
you said. I think would be clothing.
That's definitely gonna be one of them. I have a feeling sit-down fast food restaurants.
Oh yeah, restaurants.
It's just
would
gonna
another
be
one.
turned to all drive-through, at least fast food.
God, that's so sad. That's just a bummer. Like
Yeah, COVID kind of got rid of indoor eating, like at fast food restaurants. Like,
Yeah.
it still exists as sit-down.
I.
We're about to go to dinner right now.
Yeah, we are. Sushi.
Sushi.
If you don't like sushi, don't watch the video. Sorry, Hattie.
My girlfriend doesn't like sushi, but she said she's open to trying sushi.
Ooh, yeah, we're gonna have to try that. What?
That can be interpreted wrong.
Can it? I don't know.
You've never heard of sushi?
This is a weird episode.
This is a rough episode,
This is
guys.
rough. Yeah, let's cut that out. Anyways,
We need to go.
when I want to talk about this one because this one's funny and I love it.
Okay.
When you die, it would be cool to show you a leaderboard of all the things you might have been number one in the world in, even if it's something dumb.
Even if it's something dumb. Yeah, like when you die, it just shows you a leaderboard like the Star Wars end credits scene where it's like, and
it's like you were the number one in the,
it's like going up, and it's like
something
you
really niche.
were number one in
doing this thing that's super
in walking on that specific brick in the middle of the Taj Mahal.
Like it's what the Taj Mahal? It's kind of it's
random.
It's kind of like the if you throw a rock into a river, you could possibly be the last one ever to touch that rock.
It's sort of like that. Like just some very. What do you think your one random leaderboard thing would be that you think you've done more than anyone else?
Putting my earbuds in a washer. Yeah, but he knew what he was
guy,
doing.
Since I've met him, has had to buy like 9 new pairs of wireless earbuds because he just every single time he goes through the wash.
I'm getting so much better. Okay, this was a problem since I was like a kid. It's just something about like if I lack object permanence with some things, and it's
That's
just
fair.
like I have infant brain about it. Like it goes in my pockets, it's gone.
You need to get a little tray like my record bowl that I made, where every night you just throw all of your belongings that you use every day in one
I want
bowl.
something like that. I just throw it all on the coffee table. There's all my stuff. If I don't put my stuff on that coffee table, I will not bring it. Like I left my badge at home multiple times in the past month. Not at all the whole rest of the year, but this past month I've left my
that used to be a big
badge
problem
at
for me
home,
at the school
4 times. It's ridiculous. But no, putting my earbuds through the wash.
Yeah.
What would yours be? I know what yours would be.
Okay, tell me what you think mine would be.
Dropping your phone through your pants pocket. That one pair of jeans that you had that it would always fall through your jeans. We used to say it wouldn't be a day.
I think mine would be just dropping my phone in general.
Yeah, he would. Yeah.
Every day I'll just randomly drop it on the ground.
We used to say it's not a day until Theo drops his phone.
Yeah.
And there was that one time he was on the call. He was on a video call with his friend or something, and he was doing an oil change at the same time.
No, I was on a phone call with my grandpa talking to him about this oil change I was doing, and my phone slips out of my hand and falls into the used oil pan full of used oil, and it was like half a foot deep of oil.
He had to fish it out.
I literally had to fish it out. It was
in there.
covered in oil for days. I just kept seeing oil come out of the charging port.
And then he tried playing one of those YouTube videos that's is supposed to get the,
that rumbles the
liquid out.
speakers a certain way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was rough. Yep, dropping my phone. I think I got the leaderboard in the world for that.
Piggybacking. Anyways, piggybacking off of this question, it would be even cooler if you had how when you die in a video game it will show who killed you, whatever. I think,
funniest moments.
I think of funniest moments.
That would be cool
to be. It would be cool to have if you die, you got to see yourself on a big screen and see all your funniest moments, where you made all your friends laugh saying one thing in a group of people, or it's your cringiest moments. And then
I just want to see all my top moments.
The moments you got the most scared in your life.
That would be awesome.
Or the moments that you went through the worst pain. It'd be really cool. I would love to watch a video back on all the stuff that dude.
That could be a whole topic for
That'd be really
another
cool.
video. Just talking about what do we think happens when you die. All right,
Don't
we
get me
got to finish
started.
off this episode and go get some dinner.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
We're gonna get sushi. All right, there's not much space in here.
Oh, that was real bad. This is a rough video today.
We'll
get better. I'm so sorry.
get better. We're sorry we personally apologize for this episode. All right.
This is where all your favorite YouTubers started out. So give us some grace, please.
We will see you next week. Goodbye.